Welcome to Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Boom fucking diggity. Drinking Bros, we are back. Jared, get your ass off the computer and get ready for some magic.
Listen, I had stuff to do.
Welcome to Drinking Bros, the best fucking podcast in the world. We're not egotistical, we're just honest. I am here with the best motherfuckers in the planet, all the way from North Carolina, the big dick daddy himself, Ross Patterson.
Dick daddy.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm
the
blushing
only one.
over here, Matthew.
He's
you
the
can't
only
see it, but I'm
one.
blushing. I'm wearing makeup over here because I'm blushing so hard.
You powdered your dick?
Listen, that's something we can
Had
talk
to.
about later is how much fucking makeup Ross Patterson wears.
He does. We'll get on that.
He loves the makeup.
And that sweet voice talking right now is the fat bottom boy himself, Jared, the fucking Taylor. No, I just named you. So welcome to the
Fat bottom boys
That's not my
make your rock
I
and
love
world
it.
go round.
Fat bottom
I
boys, you
love it.
make the rockin' world go round.
And then we have the most handsome Mexican I've ever seen in my life, with a chin that just scares dudes, but a golden personality and a potato dick.
Is it
Mr.
gold? I would say his personality is bronze.
It's bronze. It's bronze. Mr. Vincent Rocco
It gets
Vargas.
a little tarnish every now and then.
Big pappy.
Give it up for
I feel
Rocco.
like you should have a
Give it up for- give
mariachi
it up for
band
Rocco.
playing behind you right now,
We
Rocco.
can't leave out the Puerto Rican side of me as well. I'm half Puerto Rican, half Mexican.
Dude, we're white. We see Mexicans.
God,
So
I am.
double,
Yeah.
double the
We
theft.
see both. It's not the sixth sense. We can see you.
So
we can
I'll,
see you.
So I'll steal your car and stab you with a knife.
and have cocaine on me.
And my fellow brothers of the drinking and broettes, my sisters and brothers, we have a special guest on the show today.
It's a special guest episode.
Oh my God!
He is one of our good friends. He's amazing. We'll get into everything he's done for us, and he's just a bad motherfucker. He's a veteran himself. He was a pilot, flew B-52s in the Air Force.
And B1s. He was a bone pilot.
He was a bone pilot.
Listen, I have a special relationship with the bone.
Gross.
you
no,
do.
I'm talking about
That's
the
a penis.
aircraft.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
About the aircraft.
Not a penis.
Let's
okay.
do the introduction first. Mr. Hollywood Hurd, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Welcome to
brothers.
the
Thank you
show,
very
Hollywood.
much. I'd like to thank the UN for the special resolution to allow two big dick brothers to be on the show
Ooh,
tonight.
he's the only one that can
Whoa!
test.
How long
Somebody
did that-
measure his dick over there.
Yeah,
Somebody measure it.
I'm
I
at-
want a
how long did that
measurement.
paper-
I'm
paperwork-
actually feeling it.
How long
and
did that
yeah.
paperwork
Oh, yeah.
take?
Oh,
It's
God.
big.
I,
Wait,
just,
go.
I really want to know how long that paperwork took to put you guys both on the same podcast.
It was like,
Yes.
19 months in Hillary Clinton's signature.
We got Hollywood fucked up real nice. Hey, so before
Hillary just wanted the photos.
we get...
Well, that is a big dick.
but I don't like it. Just kidding.
Ewy.
All right,
Hey, Matt, real quick, we should also say that Hollywood Hurd is a producer on Range 15.
Yes.
He was also our second unit
first
director.
unit director.
Oh yeah, we were
And he
actually
was also-
second.
He was also responsible for our G&A package.
Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna let him talk about himself a little later for sure.
Rocco, do you like
Yes.
how I try to fix what you said when you were the director of the movie? Did you like that?
What did I did? Was
No,
I?
no, I fucked it up, and I didn't rock.
You fixed it.
No, I said Ross, not Rocco.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. We have sponsors.
Yeah,
we have
I know.
sponsors.
Before
don't
we get to the madness, we have a couple sponsors we want to show or love to. Number one, the best piece of literature ever written. And you know, it's almost that looking like if you were on Earth and you could see Mars clearly. That's what I feel in my soul
Yeah,
when I
that's-
read the book.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I was younger, like before in the military and stuff, I used to just get the audio to porn.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Like
yeah,
just
yeah.
moaning?
Yeah.
And
No,
jerk
same.
off
Yeah,
to
the
that?
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blurry TV and you
yeah.
catch a titty
No, no,
once
no,
or
no,
twice
no.
here and there randomly.
No, I would just download the MP3 from Kazaa.
Who the fuck knows that at that age?
Ah,
God
dude,
damn it.
So anyway, like that's what I think about when I read At Night She Cries.
I have to say it because of my gas station
Deep
experience.
voice.
What is the
yeah,
book?
let Hollywood
What is
say
the
his
book?
deep,
Yeah,
sexy
now
voice.
that we're going down the Night She Cries, we need his gas station story.
At night,
At night she cries while he rides his
his
steed.
So I'm driving out to El Paso to hang out with these motherfuckers right here. And I stopped to get fuel. And of course, I've got A Night She Cries in the CD on the car, on the truck, the U-Haul van. And I'm playing it while I'm filling up because I don't shut the engine off because I'm not afraid of fire.
Yeah. That voice is so soothing.
He's a B-1 pilot. Of course he's not afraid of fire. He
Yeah.
holds 71 fucking Mark 82s.
And this woman
impressive.
actually 84 Mark 82.
I stand corrected.
And this woman comes to me, she goes, I can't believe that in this day and age, someone has the balls to play something with that kind of language. And I turned around and I say, some men just never grow up. and then she,
Is that?
that's what I said. And then she turns to me and says, some women don't want those men to grow up. So then I go in to get my receipt so I can turn it in because I'm driving a camera package, across the United States of America. And when I come back out, her business card is in my windshield wiper, and it says Victoria. Well, I won't say her last name. XXXXXX gynecologist.
MD.
Oh,
Well, you forgot the fact that you gave her a copy because you have like 7
Oh,
copies.
that's true. I
on
always
reserve.
carry with at least
You gave
7
her the
copies
audiobook,
of
right?
At Night She Cries While He Rides the Steed. Because if you're a man
Yes.
and you haven't read,
Say it.
bought, or listened to
Say it.
As Night She Cries While She
Preach,
Rides
girl,
the
you
Steed,
preach.
then you're a poser.
Hallelujah.
You're a poser.
But I will say, if you haven't read At Night She Cries While Riding Steed, what you need to do is drink some fucking Lead Slingers whiskey while you do that.
Yes.
Another sponsor
Yes.
of the podcast, the greatest American whiskey ever distilled. It's kind of like moonshine.
It's like
meets
drinking
unicorns.
orgasms and reading porn.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
God.
It is.
It's an orgasm for your
And-
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, Matt, no lie, Lead Slingers is the best I've ever had too. A few
love
weeks
that.
ago, I said I was drinking Jim Beam on the podcast because there wasn't Lead Slingers at my fucking liquor store. So as soon as
so
it comes
gross.
here,
We're going to have to fix that.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that,
Tragedy.
buddy.
And by the way, everybody who buys it on Facebook has always said the same thing. They feel like they found a bottle of Pappy.
It's bald.
Pappy Van
It's
Winkle.
bald eagle piss, man. It's bald eagle
Tastes
piss.
like my uncle.
You're literally swallowing a giant load of freedom.
We have a series of nets. We stand on roofs. We capture bald eagles, and
Yeah.
Rocco squeezes them
Yes,
until
until-
they secrete
till they-
this,
yeah.
this
Freedom juice.
Yeah, this
Right out of
this-
their
this-
skin.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
no,
comes out of
it's
their-
called freedom lactation.
Yeah.
Pappy Van Winkles
Yeah,
tastes
sweet
like
bald
my
eagle juice.
It's like the
anus
sweat from an angel.
compared to Lead Slingers.
Mr. Ross, we have a couple more sponsors and shout outs that we want to give to people that we just love from the community that have.
Let them hear it. Let them hear it. Let the world hear them,
I'm
Matt.
gonna scream at the top of a mountaintop right now. Beyond Clothing is amazing sponsor. They
Amazing.
helped us out on the movie.
Love those guys.
We
What-
are going to be key guests at their party
At
at Shot
Beyond
Show.
Yes,
Shot
we
Show.
are.
Yes, and that is
Those are the best dudes. Man.
If Carlos is listening, I love you. You're like the second favorite Mexican guy.
Carlos
Rocco's
Moreno.
my first. You're my second, buddy.
we have a lot of brown love together, me and that
JC
guy.
Moreno. You're
Yep.
our boy.
Oh, Moreno.
But,
dude,
Beyond-
he's such a good
amazing,
dude.
isn't he? And
Good
he's
dude.
pretty too.
He's a good-looking
he's-
dude.
He's like Rudy. It gets your spirit up when you're in the
Hey,
room with him.
Might as well
Like,
mention Rudy Reyes because
fuck.
he's
All
one of
right.
their main models for a
Rudy
lot of their
Reyes
stuff.
and beyond.
Yeah, he does.
like
Yeah.
So-
Carlos. Yeah.
Yeah, Beyond Clothing is tactical military. They do a lot of stuff for Tier 1 units, and it's just outdoors stuff, too. It's amazing. And I'm not just saying that because whatever. I don't.
They engineer it for effectiveness.
It's effectiveness, and
Yeah.
the pants we wore in the movie, and I use them hunting. And
They're not snooty like Cry.
Oh, that was one
They
of
don't
those things.
ignore you.
One of the things
Yeah.
like I still wear those pants from the movie because they're amazing
So
pants.
comfortable.
I still wear those pants because they're the only pants that fit. Shut up.
All right, before we get in the
Jimmy
madness,
John's. Jimmy John's.
we got one more to shoot out there today, and that is the Raider Project. These guys are killing it. They are a Marine veteran charity that is just killing it in the sense of
Yeah.
giving back to veterans.
Marsac,
yeah,
helping out.
Recon. Yeah, they're
Loving
a
it.
nonprofit. They help out with a bunch of veterans. Not-
Nicholas was on our set. He's in our movie.
he's coming to El Paso tomorrow.
What?
Yes, he's coming to El Paso
What?
tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Nick is in El Paso
You
from
didn't
Raider
tell
Project.
us this.
He was supposed to be here today, and I was going to surprise you guys and bring him.
You
but
pulled a
This
Jared.
is like a-
He pulled a Jared Taylor.
You pulled the JT.
I did. I'm sorry.
Because I want to talk real quick about Matt and his scene because he did so fucking good in it,
well-
and Hollywood was the director
Yeah.
for that.
Dude, so
Yeah.
Hollywood. I'll let you go on this tangent in a second.
Well, I'll tell you what he told me after
Okay.
as well, man. I mean, he said, he goes, dude, we went hard. That's exactly his words. He goes, dude, It was good. We went fucking hard.
Well, because
Dude,
we were
these
trying
guys
to.
were inside. They were inside the Humvee.
They were inside a
don't-
Humvee.
don't give
I'm
any-
sure you all-
too many plot
Matt's
points
trying to find.
don't give any plot points
Matt's
away.
trying.
We cannot
Matt's
get
trying to get the
any
Humvee
plot-
started, and he can't get the Humvee started for whatever reason.
no plot, no plot,
And
no
all
plot.
of a sudden, yes, and this amazing
zombie
thing
attacks
happens.
is all
And
we
it's
can say
and
is
there's
a zombie
attack.
attacks.
And I got to tell you, I thought that fucking
They were going at it.
Nicholas, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Nick.
Nicholas.
I thought Nick was like 6'9",
Big dude.
because of how crazy it was going. And then he got out of the fucking Humvee, and he's like 5'11", 5'12". I'm like, that'd be 6 feet.
Yeah,
5'12" would be 6 feet.
Carry
And I'm
the
like,
wide.
holy fuck, dude! Who was that giant motherfucking monster that was in the fucking Humvee?
Well, he looks like a Viking with his
Yeah.
giant beard.
Because you
in
were
his
looking
hair.
at it through the lens.
It was.
How'd
fucking,
it look?
It was fucking epic. It's,
Yeah, he's
you know,
he's a
it
cool
was-
dude.
You know what's funny?
He's just like any of
Yeah,
us.
and hey, Matt, real quick, can you describe to the audience what the difference is between the Raider Project and the Wounded Warrior Project? 'Cause I know there's a huge
oh
difference.
my God, let's
My
go.
God.
Let's go there.
Difference, and
Let's go there.
You guys have explained
Okay.
it, and I would like to hear your just so the people at home know.
Yeah, if you're in the military community and you don't, God, it's the same thing I think we talked about on last podcast, was if you're not researching what you're donating to or anything, the Wounded Warrior Project is a failed fucking charity. I mean, everybody knows that. The Raider Project, what it is, and what's so cool about these kind of smaller people like the Gallant Few, the Boot Campaign, is
They're truly involved.
the resources, the money, the involvement directly goes to those in need, and they vet the people that are getting the resources to ensure that they actually need it. Whereas, like Wounded Warrior Project, sure, you're going to help some really good dudes here and there, but they're a corporate system where they're getting paid. I looked at
I
the
believe it's
breakdown of-
70-30. It's
Here's a
70-30
quick
right
fact,
now.
though. Here's a
Yeah.
quick fact. We are the leaders in military veteran traffic in the world. Like in
Yes.
the world, there is nobody that even
That is
comes.
correct.
There isn't even somebody that comes up to second place close to us, and that's with countries that we have seen massive traffic in the United Kingdom, massive traffic in Denmark,
Yep.
Slovakia,
Yep.
Estonia, Australia, all our coalition countries. And now, today, we even see Russia is overdubbing our videos and putting them out to their military because they're relating to them. Yet, does any of us know who the leader of the Wounded Warrior Project is?
No.
Has he ever
No.
fucking bothered
Well, no,
to
because he
say
sits
no?
behind a desk and collects a $500,000
Yeah,
salary like a
because
cunt.
Whereas the guys
Well-
that truly run these fucking amazing
Well, the problem happened.
organizations-
Yeah, but the problem happened is like mainstream media has promoted Wounded Warrior Project to be the.
Why do you think? Because they paid him.
The
of course,
American
they-
public
It's
only
the biggest corporate
but think about
scandal,
it.
dude.
Think about it. Your mother, my mother.
Yeah.
The first thing you think of is like Wounded Warrior Project. I donated $20. You're like, what the fuck?
But
why
that-
didn't you call
but
me
that's why
first?
it's
And
such-
I tell you, they're full of shit.
But you know, and this is completely business and corporate speaking. The reason that they're so successful is because they play off the emotions of others.
100%.
Like or family. My mom's a super sweet girl. Your mom is one of the most amazing people I've ever met. They want to give back. Okay, let me give another $100 that I
Right.
don't even really
Exactly.
have.
Dude, I
and
was-
they think it's helping, but it's literally going to the pocket of these fucking.
Matt,
Yeah.
I was sitting in the New Jersey airport today waiting for the tram in New Jersey, and I'm looking up and I see two massive billboard ads waiting for the tram over here for WWP. I turn around, two massive ads, WWP. It's just like, okay, to me, what I look at right there,
Well, because you're a
That's-
genius in marketing.
that's a
so-
lot of money
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they're paying. Like, yet they're still facing scrutiny every day for, hey, where's this money going, guys?
Yeah.
Like, stop the goddamn press and start helping our guys.
Yeah, well, and
then
that's-
See,
you're
you
gonna
got
see-
you got to start it, Ross. We can go
Yeah,
off on
fuck
that.
Well, no,
you,
no. Well,
Ross.
here's the thing,
You're
man.
welcome.
That's
You're welcome.
And Ross,
You're welcome
Ross,
for my brilliance.
Again, that's why we support companies like the Raider Project, like the Gallant Few, like
Semper Fi.
like
Charities,
Sportsmen's
yeah.
for Warriors,
Semper Fi
like
Fund.
Exactly.
like-
And by the way, in all honesty, that's why I truly wanted to bring it up so that way, in case there is anybody listening at home, they know the difference. Because sometimes people either, exactly like the last podcast, they either listen or hear something, but they don't really know the true story. With you guys, they know they're getting the legit shit and where it should come from and who the money should go to, and where, when, and why. That's why I wanted to explain it.
Knights
Matt's
for
right.
Heroes. That's
Knights for-
another
that's
one of my
another one.
favorites.
Yeah.
Like, Focus on the Gold Star
Look,
kids.
if you guys ever decide that you want to donate to any of these charities and you're curious about them, contact us. Contact the
we had
podcast.
guys write in today
Yes,
to the podcast,
and we will
What's a good
direct
charity?
you in the ones that we believe and we've vetted
Well,
ourselves.
and not only that, you can actually Google charities, and there's a resource out there that breaks down and they do these analytics on these companies and do what their percentage of donations through their 501(c) is comparative to their corporate structure.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
Right. So
Right.
if you're looking at a Wounded Warrior Project, and I'm speaking without statistics here, I don't know, but their breakdown is like I think 30 goes out
70-30, I believe. 70 they
It's a
keep,
shitty.
32 the
Whereas like
veterans.
someone like the
Do we
boot.
know the facts?
I don't know the fact. I'm saying that's
I don't know
So we
that.
don't
That's a
wanna go-
loose number.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
a-
wanna go
that-
down
yeah,
that
but like
road.
But you can research it, and you can find out exactly the amount that goes to
Right,
the corporation
exactly.
and the amount that goes to the vets that are trying to help.
Just like because IRS documents can be public and they're published,
Well,
especially
and also
with charity
having a
organizations.
nonprofit organization, you have to have those.
That's
Those
what I'm
have to
saying
be available. Yes.
yeah. So like the boot campaign, I
Boot
think
campaign,
they keep
another
between
amazing one.
12 and 18% is their infrastructure. Everything else goes out.
The boot campaign
yeah,
is kicking WWP's ass when
and
it
that-
comes to
and you-
celebrity sport.
And here's the
Why?
thing.
Because they're actually giving back.
Yeah, because they're real.
And here's the thing: you have to be able, like those nonprofits. It's okay for them to take a 12% or something like that.
Well, they have to.
because for marketing, they have to compete.
Well,
with
you have
guys
to-
like
well,
Wounded
Yeah, but
Warrior.
you see the WWP's building.
right? Oh, trust
What
me,
do you
I know.
fucking need that for?
Trust me, I know.
What are they building?
No, they're
Their
They
building,
have-
their
Exactly.
building
Hey,
looks
hey,
like
their
the
actual
Jared,
It looks
building.
like the Football fucking Hall of Fame. Is
Yeah.
what it looks
Yeah.
like. It's like
Hey, Jared,
Yeah.
from a non-military aspect, people like normal people, civilians watch these commercials because they have pretty extravagant commercials and campaigns
They're the
about
only
the Wounded
one.
Warrior
They're the only
Project.
ones with a fucking Super Bowl commercial that has a text app. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
They have the
Like,
money to do
And
that.
isn't
shit.
it? Is it Toby Keith or who's the country star that's fronting it?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm not.
I think it's Tim McGraw.
I don't know.
I forget who it
I don't
is,
know.
but I see the commercials all the time, and you're always curious as a civilian where you're like, all right, am I donating to the right thing? Is this the right cause? They run a lot of ads during
Trace
CNBC.
Atkins. It's Trace Atkins.
Trace Atkins, that's it.
Oh,
Thank
fuck
you,
him.
Hollywood. And
The thing.
so I wanted people to be educated out there and hear the real shit from you guys.
And Ross,
Appreciate
the
it,
bottom
Ross.
line is we've been at this for close to 3 years now, and these guys are ghosts. Never heard from them. Never seen them. Never seen it. I mean, I don't know where they are. I really don't. I don't want.
Well, hey, then we've spent enough time talking about them. Fuck them.
What are you
donate
fucking
to
drinking? What are
projects
you
that
fucking
are
drinking
listed.
tonight,
Yeah,
Ross?
what are we
Patterson?
drinking?
What
What
are
are
we
you
drinking?
I went hard. I went real hard after that last podcast. Matt Best sent me a bottle of Lead Slingers whiskey,
Yum, yum, yum.
so I'm drinking that straight
You-
right now.
you can't
Thank
tell
you,
me-
Matt.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
You can't not be
I
drinking
appreciate
lead
you sending me
slingers.
that.
Like I mean, it's a staple in every man's diet. So I appreciate.
You heard
Ross.
me. You heard me, and you heard me loud and clear, and you sent me one. You sent me one, and I appreciate it.
JT, what are you
Fucking
drinking?
love it.
Right now, I'm going back to Derek White's roots. I'm drinking Coors Light.
That is a staple in Derek White's diet.
Yeah, it
is
is.
Coors Light.
That's part of his carbs.
Who knew abs could look so good with so much Coors Light?
I mean, I'm drinking it, but I don't see abs.
Yeah, well, you have to work out too. He works out a lot.
Fuck, man.
Rocco, what's yours? Drinking juice.
I stuck with the traditional Dos Equis. I'm a pussy.
Well, you had a couple left over. So.
Ah,
Hey,
come on.
listen.
Come
Anytime
on.
I have anything left over at the end of the night, I put them in Jared's fridge, and I come back, and
Dude,
it's almost like a
The
surprise.
only thing that would make you a worse Mexican is if you worked at the Mexican DMV.
no.
Yeah. Hey, Rocco.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Matt, whoa,
I got a
whoa,
serious question for you. Does Dos Equis, does it mean two Equis in Spanish?
Yeah,
What is Equis? I don't even know.
Is
X.
Yeah, what is an Equis? What's a fucking Equis,
It's
by the
two
way?
X's.
What,
That's
That's
like
just
a,
two
that's like
X's,
a
really
like
what it stands for?
over the
You
eyes.
know what's funny?
Like in a
I'm
Christmas
gonna give you
story?
the background story why I started drinking this, Ross, and you're gonna probably appreciate this. In L.A., there's originally started from Long Beach State, the baseball team. The coach said if anyone anyone gets hit by the pitch while batting, he's gonna buy them a 6-pack of Dos Equis. And so it became this big tradition in Southern California baseball. If you take a dose, if you get hit by a pitch, they say take a dose for a 6-pack of Dos Equis. So a lot of college coaches started doing that, buying their baseball players a 6-pack of Dos Equis if they get hit by the pitch, and it became a big thing for us.
That's kind of legit.
Yeah,
I would jump in front of the pitch.
I like that a lot, actually.
Like if it was the bottom of the fucking 8th, and I would just jump in front of the pitch.
So
and
I had a
losing.
really baggy jersey, real baggy jersey to hopefully it just winged a jersey, and I took it and I got my 6-pack. But no, we crowd the plate and we played rough baseball and got our 6-packs and drank our beer. So Dos Equis is kind of a traditional beer for me anyways.
Cheers to that, buddy.
Cheers, baby.
That's a good
Yeah,
story.
cheers to that, Rocco.
Take a
It's great
dose.
story.
Take
Cheers
a
to that.
dose.
Matt Best, what are you drinking, buddy?
Hollywood Heard. What are you drinking?
Oh,
tonight,
dude,
Hollywood?
I am partaking.
What aren't you
What
drinking?
has he not drank? Yes, thank you.
Hollywood's gonna be fucked
drinking it all.
up.
He's holding that microphone like a penis.
I have unleashed the Kraken with some Dr.
He's
Pepper.
holding that
I have
microphone like
unleashed the-
1962 fucking.
Yeah, no, it looks like
Shoulda been
No, it looks
God
like
damn.
Dirty Dancing, where he picks her up and pulls her down. He's holding that thing so romantically.
I have unleashed the Kraken Spice Dark Rum with a Opus X Lost City
Hollywood's
cigar.
got that radio voice too.
He does.
He's really
I
Listen to
really
that.
do. You've got honey in your voice tonight,
Yeah.
and I there's a bunch of bees over here that want to get in it.
yeah. If I could sit on the bass, it'd make my dick hard. The way he's
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like those girls that can come in those lowriders that have the big fucking
God,
the
I
bass things.
love those videos.
Those videos, dude. They're like,
It's a Sibian.
I
He's
love
got a
that.
Sibian
It's a
voice.
Sibian.
He's got a
Sibian.
Sibian.
No. It's not a Sibian.
it a Sibian?
No.
it's pronounced Sibian.
Yeah, it is.
Sibian.
So it's not. Those are the machines, but there's actually girls that will go into like those really loud
Bassy,
subs,
the
like
basses,
They have
yep.
like 812s in the fucking car, and the bitch gets off of it. It's like
It's
like,
insane to watch
Digga,
that.
drop the bass.
Dude, my
And-
83 Caprice one day will be that.
Because it's all about that bass.
So it's not a
about that
Sibian.
bass.
We're not calling it
It's called
Sibian.
a
I'm pronouncing this.
Yeah, you're pronouncing it wrong.
We're
You're-
not.
wrong
We're
my
not.
whole
We're not
life.
going to be Howard Stern. I mean,
Yeah.
he did the Sibian thing.
No one fucking cares. You know, they know what we're talking about.
Right.
I like that.
You want to see Harley naked? We gave you the website.
Yeah, that's right, brother.
All right, get over it.
What are you drinking, Matt? What are you drinking?
Oh, hey. So I feel like I'm the only one in the podcast that actually like makes an effort to drink something that someone that's listening can go fucking buy.
Oh, you're cool. I'm
not
still
true,
drunk.
Matthew.
No.
That is not true. You're a liar. You are a
Ross,
liar, Matt.
showed
Ross,
up
you're
fucked
the
up.
only other one that occasionally goes and
I
gets
am.
a cool thing. I have fucking Bud Light, Dos Equis, and Tecate over here, and vodka and fucking regret.
I had my brother drive me here. I'm fucked up already,
The
dude.
Kraken.
Yeah, and look, and Matt, you heard that I was drinking Jim Beam, so you sent me a bottle of Lead Slingers.
You
we
rectified
mentioned at the
it.
top of the show.
You rectified
and
it.
Yes, so
Rectified it?
thank you very much.
Rectum.
Thank you very much.
So
You said rectum.
what I am drinking,
Rectified.
my brother, is I lived in Colorado for almost 3 years.
Almost
in Golden.
heaven.
And what it's coming out of Durango, Colorado, where my dad used to actually own a ranch. It's called Ska Brewing, and it's a true blonde. It doesn't say what it's on here, but it tastes almost like an IPA. It's 5% alcohol per volume, but it's delicious. I've never heard of it. I go to a local liquor store that has all the single cans, and you can just go in there and put them in a fucking 6-pack and make your own 6-pack. So it's good. So it's True Blonde Ska Brewing. Fucking cheers. So
it's-
good.
it-
Nice. Your wife is a true
It's,
blonde too.
it's
so that's a
sentimental
nice
to him.
thing,
He used
Matt.
to
That's a
slam
nice thing.
all the ranch hands when he was drinking the True Blonde.
I can't quit you.
Oh, that's right. Gosh, in Brokeback, they always played that bean-a-ling, and you knew like you knew a hardcore scene was coming.
The
You're
cowboy
like,
fucking
"Ah,
scene's
shit."
coming.
Yep. Hey, when he spits in his hand, it's on. I was like, oh shit.
does he really?
I
They
still
went
haven't
for
seen it.
I never watched it.
Don't
Why
ever-
would you watch
don't see it? Don't.
Bean-a-ling.
I have no idea what.
Because I'm a fucking actor. I'm a fucking actor.
I
remember when that script was going around, and in town, by the way, at that time, it would seem crazy now, but at the time when that script was going around Hollywood, people were like, "Oh shit, dude, have you read the Brokeback?"
Hey,
script?"
Ross, did you ever?
No, man, it would
Ross,
be the
as an
riskiest
actor,
career move of all
I have
time
a-
to do.
Yeah,
that.
Ross,
Ross,
I have
we
a
have a
we have a
question.
question because you're talking about acting, you're talking about this weird movie. Have you ever, in acting, maybe had to kiss a dude?
Ever? You know?
Ever?
Yes, I have actually. I have.
Did you
I have.
open your lips? And
I will.
use
I
your
will say
tongue?
that right now on this fucking podcast. I absolutely have.
Can you, in any way you can describe that? You know, like
Just in real detail. I
well,
really
yeah.
want to
What
hear
was
it.
going through your head after, before, and during? Maybe.
It was like a best friend. It was a buddy of mine.
That's
makes
like
it worse.
it's like me
That's
kissing.
horrible.
Yeah, it's like me
I'd rather
kissing
kiss
Jared or
a
Matt.
It
random
makes
guy.
it better. It makes it better.
No,
I'm going to say that
no.
because there's not that awkward shit where you're just
Bullshit.
like, it's almost
No.
as if. No,
wanna hear it.
it's almost
If
as
I
if you're
never
like
have to
saying,
see him
Let him-
again,
let
fuck
him
you,
talk.
dude. No,
Let him
fuck
talk.
you,
I
dude.
wanna
And then
know.
you have to do it.
I want to know what it's gonna be like
Yeah,
when I
you
kiss
have to do
Jared
it.
or Matt
Ew.
in a movie. In a
I mean,
movie.
But if
Yeah,
you
in a
had
movie.
to in a film, Rocco, let's say you were getting paid like I'm gonna say that job paid. I want to say.
Oh my! Hey, Hurt just Hollywood
30
Hurt.
grand
Wait,
a
wait,
Yeah.
Ross, Ross,
Oh
Hollywood
my
Hurt
God.
just kissed.
Oh my
Just
God.
kissed Jared like full on 5 seconds
On the
plus
mouth.
On the mouth.
I thought he was going to the bathroom.
So did I.
So did I.
Oh no.
Well, then wait. After you express yours, we'll talk to Jared about his experience.
Oh, you like how he went after the week one.
That
he
was
knew what we
crazy.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh
you
my
got to because the
God.
winter's coming. The winter's coming. You've got to go for the week one. He went for Jared.
Jared's hat's crooked and everything.
Yeah, he's not
sweating.
happy right now.
He just got a drink. Wow.
Yeah, no,
Sweating.
hey, Matt.
Let's hear it. No, you're
Rocco.
good.
I'm listening, Ross.
True story. True story. It was I had gotten a show on MTV, and there was a sketch show, like a comedy sketch show, where it was about two guys that worked in a mall. I think I put it on Facebook, and at the end of this sketch, you find out these two mall cops were gay lovers and they kiss or whatever, and so you do it, and truthfully. It wasn't that big of a deal until we fucked later. I'm kidding.
Dude,
No, but luckily it was one of
Then it got a little
one of my
weird.
good buddies.
Who was
It-
on
it-
It
top?
was one of my
Did
good
you
buddies,
tell
and it
him-
was like one of those bro moments where you're like, "Dude, fuck you. No, fuck you.
You're gay, bro.
Let's
no,
just
you're
do
gay.
it and get it over
I'm
with.
gonna do
yeah,
this
yeah.
better.
Let's just do
I'm
it and
gonna
get it
do
over
this
with.
better.
Wait,
than
Rod,
you.
with their tongue, it was just it was Hollywood kissing.
Was there competition though? Was it like I'm gonna pull this off better than you will?
Yeah, because my thing is like I don't want my buddy to think I'm a bad kisser.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're
dude,
going
this-
through
this
that in your
conversation
mental
is grossing me out,
mindset.
dude.
Because then he's gonna judge me like, oh, dude, you kiss like a bitch. No, bro, I kiss good. Like
Bro,
what?
I was just acting.
Wait.
Hey, and not only that, but both of us were married with children, whatever, and it's just like it's one of those things where you're like, no, yeah, exactly. Like I'm a better actor than you. No, I'm a better
Right.
actor.
Yeah,
than
it's
you.
like I'm gonna
Fuck
pull this
you.
off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this off.
you. Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
going full tongue. Taste the same. I'm in.
So
Wait,
weird.
what?
Why did he say it like
Did
that?
he say taste
Yeah,
the
he said
same?
taste the same.
What do you mean?
I just want to say that I just want to say, Jared, you're a fucking great kisser.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
Jared, so wait. Jared,
Oh
tell
my
me
God.
how did you feel right now about that kiss? And tell me
What happened? I couldn't see.
It
There-
was
we
like
were
an
blocked.
alien abduction.
what?
Yeah, because I
How?
thought he was going to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden it's a big man kiss.
It was a serious kiss, dude.
He was there for a while.
He had a
we-
full
we-
grip.
We
He had a
couldn't
full
see
grip.
what was going on.
You know what flashed through my mind was Titanic.
With her tongue? What? What? Draw me.
The movie
in this. Only in this.
This is what happens when
I'm
we
flying, Jack. And then the bitch let go. She don't ever let me go. I'll never let you go.
Don't let me go.
And then
If
she
he was a
fucking
little
let
more
go.
Irish,
Let
I
go.
would have been turned on.
No, with her tongue? With her tongue, just.
It was all.
Oh God.
Why
damn.
did he do with his lips?
I don't know. Yeah.
God
why is-
damn.
I think
I
he
wish
enjoyed
the
it,
viewers
Ross.
could actually see Jared's mouth when he goes, "What do you mean?"
We should-
He
yeah.
does that- He does that lip thing.
I
that
know.
fucking lip
It's
thing.
so like he enjoyed
good.
every
I
moment.
just need some time with my ding. I just need time with the ding.
Ross, right now he's holding the dink pic.
So I think this
I
episode should
love
be
it
called like
so
the
much. It
dink,
hurts
man
inside.
kisses, and drunk or something.
Wow.
It's escalated quickly now.
I've never kissed a dude. I don't want to kiss a dude.
You're
but-
so
you
full
will.
of shit, Rocco.
You
You
will.
know that you have kissed a dude.
You
No.
have.
Yes,
You will.
Yes,
You will.
You know that
I
you
know.
have.
We're gonna write it in
I'm
rescue.
gonna say this. I'm sure somewhere down the road, if we continue to do movies, it's gonna probably
Somewhere down the road.
Ross, write it in rescue.
Yeah, please don't write it in rescue.
All right, hey,
So here's the thing I'll say about this is the last I'm going to say about kissing another
yeah,
dude.
you guys are
Thank
on a
you.
tangent.
God
One of the
damn.
big actory things, and you guys, we'll talk about this in a few seconds of
Wet-
about how big of actors you were about to become.
Wet hot summer, wet hot summer, bro. Bradley
Yeah,
Cooper.
that is Bradley Cooper.
100%.
He gets banged in the
So
ass.
and
in
the
a
two
fucking cabin.
things
Let's hear it, Ross.
the two things as a dude that are considered unmanly in acting is if you refuse to cry or you refuse to kiss a fucking dude. So like after Brokeback, Jake and Heath, they went through the roof, nominated for Oscars, all that shit. Like, you got to be able to do it, my man. You got to be able to do it.
On a similar conversation, though, you were saying with the friend, I had to kiss a chick in Range 15, and when I was talking to Mel, my wife, I was like, hey, do you want a random actress that I have to make out with or friend? And she was like, oh, absolutely. I was like, no, I hated it, dude.
Absolutely the one I know that's my friend.
Yeah, and it was the most complex.
No.
I could not understand. I was like, so you want me to make out with a chick that
both of you had
we're
to
gonna
make
go to
out with
dinner
her.
Yeah, we both
That's
had makeout
weird.
scenes. We both had makeout scenes. It wasn't with a friend. It was with an actress, which was completely a Hollywood kiss because it was completely.
Well, yours because Rachel, we know her, but she's not like a friend. Like Lindsay's come out.
She's
Mel
a
and
friend.
her text all the time. So and then she's like, yeah, make out with her. I'm like, you. That's like in a scene like, hey, Mel, do you have to make out with a dude acting some random fucking little bitch actor?
You know how awkward that
Or-
scene was for all of us to watch too. It
yeah.
looked
Sucked.
unnatural.
Oh yeah.
It sucked.
Well, I was hiding behind a booth the whole time,
And
so
I was-
I didn't get to see it.
And I had food poisoning.
I just
Yeah.
got the I just got the
Yeah, and look, it's a weird thing. Like man, woman, gay, straight, lesbian, whatever you are, we don't judge. We don't fucking care over here. Obviously,
give a shit.
Jared's talking about intense pounding of what he
Stop.
would take and give on this
that was
show.
just hypothetical. For fuck's
Either
sake.
way, and Hollywood Herd can attest to this. You've got 60 crew members behind
Yeah,
the camera.
There's a lot of
None of it is intimate. None of it is,
No.
is
60
fun. And
extras.
it's like
no.
watching
Yeah.
that.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's like my
Yeah.
sex scenes or whatever, and whatever Rocco had, too. It's like
No.
you're literally,
Rocco had texting.
Shut up. No.
but it literally, like you said, Ross, when from an actor's perspective who hasn't really had to do that in front of whatever, like a crew. In your
Yeah.
head, you're like, oh, dude, I'm gonna smash this girl from behind. We're gonna be really close up together. What if I get a boner? But then you're literally fucking. There's 60 people staring at you, yelling at you like, quicker, faster, do this. So it's like, not. I mean, if we're in a port of shitter in fucking Tikrit, Iraq, I would definitely have a boner. But
you know
Yeah.
that some people are looking.
Yeah,
some people are looking
but-
at you,
but
Matt,
you're not.
thinking, fucking
No,
Matt,
you know,
Matt
hey,
Best
Ross,
ass
here's
is really nice.
this is
there
a
was no ass in that.
But hey,
scene.
but there's also like those 60 crew members or extras are eating full plates of food, just literally just
Ron
waiting
Jeremy
for you
is
to finish
eating
so they
7
can,
plates of food.
7.
Exactly.
No, and
Exactly.
this is.
And by the way,
Excuse me, go
we
ahead.
we can talk about this now since we were
I was
invited.
just about to
Whoa,
say,
whoa, whoa.
Range 15,
We should have some.
Range
Ross,
15
Ross,
was invited to-
Ross. We should have like a fucking drum roll or something, like some magnificent John Williams music. Before
We can't
you say
afford that
this.
on a
We can't afford
podcast.
a
We
drum
can't afford that on a
roll.
podcast.
We got finger
but,
rolls.
Okay, we should at least have
Yeah,
a
finger
moment
rolls.
of silence then, and you should just say it. So we're gonna have a little 10-second moment of silence, and then just
We can. Range 15, the film that we've been chatting about for the last 6 weeks on the podcast, was invited to premiere the trailer at the Sundance Film
dun
Festival.
dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Now, Ross,
So
I'm not real read in. Is that a big deal or what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
One, it's a huge deal. Two, you guys have seen the amount of press that it's already gotten.
CNBC,
With,
Reuters.
CNBC already picked on it. Army Times.
what is Sundance? I've actually never heard of it.
Okay,
It was actually started by Robert Redford.
Okay.
You're
It was.
kidding.
No, it was started by
dude,
it
I
was
like
started
this
by
now.
Robert Redford to highlight independent films that didn't get into other film festivals.
Nice. I didn't
Wow.
know that. I didn't know that. And where's it located?
it was.
Where's it? Park
It
City.
is located in Park City, Utah. Gorgeous place to ski.
Evan used to
gorgeous
have
place
a
to
house
be.
right on Main Street.
Why do you talk about Evan right now? We're
Yeah.
not talking
Shut
about Evan.
up. I mean,
He just
we had
immediately
some
goes for
fun
Evan.
in the hot
You'll be
tub
close
there.
enough to Evan in a moment. You'll be close enough to Evan in just a couple short weeks.
Dude,
But once you get there, the only thing that I'm worried about for you guys, there's a couple things. One, it's full of hipsters, Jared. You cannot scream out hipster, hipster, hipster all day long to people on the street.
Are you
know that,
sure,
right?
though?
but I think Jared will
Wait,
probably be friends
we
with
have
the
a
Do
plan.
hipsters,
not
but-
beat up the hipsters.
We have a
Jared.
plan, Jared. We have a plan. We talked about it today.
Which one?
The one where we're gonna wear our full.
Oh,
dress
yeah.
masks.
I'm wearing mess dress, Ross. I can't act a fool there.
What's
Really?
mess
Yeah,
days?
I'm wearing my
Or dress
my-
uniform.
Oh, you
Class
guys
days.
really
mess
are?
dress uniform with all my medals, with all everything, the bow tie,
Fuck that.
all
mean-
your decorations.
That means I have to lose like 90 pounds to get into
Dude,
my
me
mess dress
too.
uniform, Jared.
Well, me and Rocco are, because we're gonna have a lot of high profile people there, and you could be in a suit, you could be in whatever.
No,
if
the
you're in fucking mess dress with medals, people
We're
will
still
talk
in.
to
The
you.
mess dress
Yeah.
is
We're
the
still
only
in.
way to
So
go.
it's-
I think the fact that we're still in, it identifies a little bit differently
Yep.
with them. They're gonna be
And
like,
the
"Oh,
press
shit,
has
these
been
guys are
wrapped
st-"
around.
Yeah.
Military heroes are being
Fuck.
pushed on this. Like,
Well, we're not
so-
the heroes. Marcus shows there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
those-
but
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
just gonna be in the uniform because
God spread His grace on thee.
Hollywood has a lot to drink
and
tonight.
crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining
sea.
yeah,
No,
so
I-
I think
So, hey, with that, you guys are getting your first taste of Hollywood and press releases.
Not this
and
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Not this Hollywood. The city Hollywood.
Yes.
Correct.
Clarification.
Correct. The city of Hollywood. How press
Because none of
releases
these guys
work
are fucking
and how-
tasting me.
ew.
You bet. You bet. But you guys are getting your first taste of the Hollywood film system, how it works, how the press releases work, and I'd love to hear your take on it,
Dude, I'm excited, man. I think at the end of the day, like our film is it's pretty cool because it's relatable to like civilians, but at the end of the day, it is a military film. It comes from more perspective, our culture. So I think a lot of people are probably going to show up and like, oh fucking yeah, I want to meet the lone survivor. Marcus is there, and we love him, by the way. And then they're gonna get our trailer and be like, oh shit, this is fucking edgy ass comedy. And I think it's a good thing though. It's gonna show that we're not so compartmentalized in what we do in life. Like we're the same as everybody else. We just have different experiences.
The biggest thing, Ross, I think I'm excited for is the fact that no matter what, no one in that town can take this away from us.
Yes.
Like there is
No,
nobody.
they can't.
There is
You're
nobody.
absolutely right.
Like it doesn't matter if it's Bradley Cooper. It doesn't matter if it's Channing Tatum. Like it doesn't matter if these guys tweet "fuck those dudes." You should never do anything with them. No one can take our audience away from us because they don't know it.
That's right.
And they've never lived it.
They've never lived
No.
it. And it's real. And,
And-
it's
and-
what really happens. And that's the difference. They've all made 100 movies, and they can all say, oh, well, we did this, we did. They've never lived it.
Like we are on the rise at this point, and it's just something that has never been injected into the town, where everything and I've studied it, I've read it, I've watched it, and then I've seen friends go into this where everybody is worried about their reputation because they think everybody is literally on this thread of somebody saying you're done in this town if you say or think or do this, whereas we have built this thing where we don't have to worry about that, and that is crazy.
Dude, at the end of the day, I get to go to Sundance Film Festival, premiere the trailer of our first movie we ever all collectively did with my best friends with a great support system. This is going to be an amazing memory, and thank you to everybody that put us in this
It's
position.
a dream come true.
Thank you guys, man. It's
It,
fucking
it really
awesome.
is a dream come true, and it's amazing.
And hypothetically, Ellen DeGeneres herself could say on her show, fuck these guys and fuck that movie, and it would not change a single thing
Well, for us, I don't care.
for us.
I have a
That's
quick
right.
question. I have a
exactly
question.
right.
I have a question for Ross. I mean, for us, I think
Yes.
we don't know any better. We're kind of like those kids that are like, well, this is the first thing we've ever experienced in the movie biz. But for you, what does it mean for that to happen, for us to be in Sundance?
Yeah.
Here's how special it is, because a lot of people don't know at home, and it gets thrown around a lot where you're like, oh man, a lot of movies get into Sundance. They don't.
No, they don't. They don't.
I had a movie. They do not. The last time I had a movie there was 2007, and I thought, foolishly at the time, because I had done maybe, I want to say 8 or 9 movies around that time, I thought I'd be back every other 2 years. I was like, oh man, no big deal. Every other independent movie gets in here. It's going to be awesome. This is the next time I'm going to get back to Sundance is with your movie, a movie that I did not think in a million years they would
What
ask
the
to
fuck
premiere
does
the
that
trailer
mean?
there. I mean, but
I'm
here's exactly, Matt, here's exactly what I mean when I say this is exactly what the opposite of Hollywood is, and the liberal Hollywood is, and everything is. I'm shocked beyond words. I'm shocked. The people who are working in post-production are shocked. There's even been a couple comments to me of, hey, do you want to tone down this trailer and not make it a red band for
Not
Lick,
no,
no.
but
lick,
fuck no.
lick my balls.
we
is what I have to say
hey
to that.
man,
So
we show up, we're us.
You know,
that's
because
it.
a lot of people were like, "Hey, we read the articles. This has gotten an insane amount of press. We've read the articles. Are you sure you want to go, you know, with a hard red band with everybody swearing and I don't want to give away anything that's in the trailer, but." And I was like, yes, we want to do this.
But
And they
this
were
is
like,
the
"Are
thing
you
that they
sure?"
don't understand. We got the funding for this movie from our fans that expect us to be
Yeah,
us.
we're not going to change it to
well,
fucking.
They expect us to be full retard.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Full
100%.
But at the end of the day,
But
we
hey,
won't compromise
but-
anything for them. This movie is going to be what we want it for the people that support it, and that's it. And if you don't like it, then
But-
guess what? 0 fucks and fuck off.
By the way, it's not that they didn't like it, because everybody who's working on the movie loves the
I'm not saying the film, but yeah.
But here was their shock in it, is that veterans were willing to make fun of themselves in some of the most serious hardcore situations you could possibly be in, and then make light of it later in a zombie apocalypse
They've never
movie.
met veterans then.
And they don't understand.
I know,
here's a perfect
but you have to
example. Here's a
understand
perfect-
a lot of people in Hollywood or just in regular America haven't.
Here's
Where it's like you hear a story, you see a fucking commercial, which is why I brought this up at the beginning of the show. You see a Wounded Warrior Project commercial. That's all you think, and that's all you know about veterans. This is the first time you're going to see truly an amazing band of veterans get together and see them in a light that's like, oh shit, they're funny, they're smart. They're able to do anything they want, and they raised all this money on Indiegogo to make a movie.
And
that
we have the most insane sense
no one
of
else would do.
community. The fact that I don't think
Yeah.
we've probably
It's
talked about this
loyalty.
before, but what this movie and the support that it got, it would be unfathomable under the civilian world. Like, so many people donated. Hollywood Heard donated so much time to this movie. Blocked off a month of their schedule to work for free just because they believe in the project and they believe that. The overall goal, it's going to be something good. It's going to help people. It's going to maybe a dude that's fucking pissed off and worrying about life is going to watch this movie and be like, you know what, this is fucking awesome. I'm gonna do something.
Well, I mean,
a little
that's
better for myself.
that's a good thing to go into is how we met Hollywood. I mean, he sent a message into our inbox and said, "Hey, I'm prominent in the film industry. I've got a lot of connections. I've got a lot of equipment. I've got a lot of things to offer. Do you want my help?" And we forward that to you, Ross. And you
Yes.
analyzed it and went, "Oh fuck, yes, we do."
But hey, to that point, I also got over 4,000 emails from people that you guys had forwarded, and other people had emailed in saying I'm prominent in the film world. I dug through all these emails. There was about 5 or 6 who were prominent in the film world. Hollywood Heard was one of them.
Boom diggity.
Hell yeah, man.
So when I saw his resume, I was like, oh shit. Wait, this is the guy that wants to work in the movie? Like, we've got to get this motherfucker immediately. Like, immediately. So that was, I think, the first call that I made was to Hollywood, and I was like, hey, you're in. And he was like, oh, you read it? You know who I am?
Can
I was
we?
like,
Can we
"Fuck yeah.
just?
Fuck yeah, I know
Can we
who you
just
are.
say that
you coming
my
to the movie?
favorite memory of Hollywood is when I didn't deliver a line on time because I was waiting.
Oh
my God, I love
dude.
that.
I needed
I
a
love that.
cue, and he just goes, "Say the fucking line, jackass."
Say the line, jackass.
I was like, "Yes, sir." I would say. I would say
and then
the
he
line.
says it, and we're done. Like,
Dude, that was so funny. He did it to me too, man. We were filming that one of the scenes. I won't give it away, but we were filming one of the scenes. It was just me and him and a couple people, and he fucking yelled at me like,
but that is what we're
Yeah.
used to.
Exactly.
And that's what we need.
Yeah.
direct
It's-
order,
yeah.
like, "Hey, motherfucker,
And
do
Ross,
this." Like, got it.
I did the interview with the Army Times today, and they asked about you, director. What did Hollywood people think of you? And I said at first they didn't really know what to think. I mean, you have a lot of crew members that were used to catering to celebrities and leads and things, and they didn't understand the first couple days when we were like, "Stop bringing me a fucking water, dude. I'll go get it myself." And then at the end of the night, we're all lifting crates and everything and getting everything cleaned up with everybody. Like, they didn't get that. And then you saying, hey, you motherfuckers showed up so prepared. I want to keep working with you. That's awesome.
It's like I always said from the very beginning. After being with you guys for 2 or 3 days, I've never worked on a movie where guys showed up and knew every fucking line, every fucking thing. There were 7 fucking actors in every fucking scene, and you guys knew your dialogue and knew your lines, and it made it possible to do this movie. We would have never fucking done this movie if you guys hadn't been prepared and if you guys hadn't been ready. And you were, and that made this movie possible. Because without that, without your prep, without you guys, without being able to shoot a master shot of 5 fucking, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Ross, without the ability to shoot a fucking master of 3 fucking pages of dialogue, 5 fucking pages of dialogue, and everybody knowing their shit, this movie would have taken 40 fucking days to shoot.
Yeah, and look, you can't shoot an independent film in 40 days. You just can't. Like, studio films are shot in that long now. That Jake Gyllenhaal movie, which I really, really liked, the one where he's a cop in L.A. Rocco, you know the one I'm talking about.
You're the one where
the camera
with
one.
Pena,
the camera
Michael
one.
Pena.
It's an amazing movie, dude.
Yeah, fuck, what's it called?
We talked about
Night something.
Yeah, Night Stalker.
No.
It's not Night Stalker.
The
It's
two guys.
Out of Time or Out of Watch. or
End of
Last
Watch.
or some
End
bullshit.
of Watch. All right.
End of Watch. Whatever. That was shot in like 24 days. And that's a big budget studio film, and you're like, oh man, great film. You don't have that kind of time anymore because you don't have that kind of budget. With you guys, I got really spoiled on this because you guys were so prepared. You knew all your lines.
I feel like this
You
is
could
the
do
I
more
Love Me
takes.
show. I don't really like it. I actually hate it.
It really
Matt,
is.
shut the fuck up for a minute.
But I know I said this on another thing. The only thing that would disappoint me more if my next movie isn't this sequel is that I got to go back to working with people who want to fucking cry and take their time and have their other bullshit to deal with.
You will fucking hate that, Ross.
No, I already know I will because I've done a million movies at this point, and it's just working with these guys was better than Ezra, and now yeah.
Hey, Ross got mad at me one time.
I'm hoping Rescue
Did he really?
16 comes before.
Ross, you got mad at me one time for getting the line because the sun was dropping.
Oh yeah, you.
And I completely
you killed every line, but there was that one day. It was like the 7th day or something.
I completely blacked out on everything,
like that whole scene,
everything. I'm like, what?
But
the
you
hell?
knew it verbatim going into it. I don't know what happened.
I get nervous.
No,
I got mad at Ross for the first time ever a couple days ago
What?
What?
What happened? Why?
because I had a big conversation with him about what we had to do before I got on an airplane and was delayed in airports for fucking 12 hours. And then when I finally got off, it was like, hey, did this get done? No, I thought you were doing that. What the
Which thing was that?
This was about some of our Sundance stuff. Where I was like,
yeah.
you motherfucker, that's not what we just talked about when we got off the phone.
Here's the thing. It is really hard to know where you are because you
I
guys
know.
travel.
I
a
was
lot.
mad at you for
You
one
really do.
second, and then I laughed, and I just thought it was funny because it was like I thought I made it clear.
Your schedule. No. But to everybody listening at home, like, because everybody thinks, oh man, the Article 15 guys are so a blast to hang out with, and there must be there all the time and whatever. You guys aren't. You guys are always on the road. You're always traveling. You're always going to think. Matt, you were just at a military ball.
Well, that was a while ago. But yeah, show my love for the Marine Corps. Semper
Exactly.
Fidelis.
Exactly.
From the halls
But again,
of
none of you guys have to do the
Montezuma.
things you do, but you do it anyways.
We love it.
And that's what makes you amazing. I know, but you're always on the road. So Jared, I apologize for that. I had no idea you were going to New Jersey, I believe it was.
Yes, I know it's fine. It's fine. I had a heart attack for 5 seconds and then realized, all right, we're good to go. Because Nick was there. Nick was there to save the day.
Hey,
Nick is always there. Nick Palmisano is always there to save the day.
He is
By
the
the way,
crutch,
you
man.
guys,
He's great.
There's no one better than Nick.
Nick-
He is our
no,
rock.
and by the way, you guys will meet Nick Palmisano will be on our. We're doing a live episode from SHOT Show. So you guys
that
will
one's
hear
gonna be
from
so good.
Shano.
Las Vegas.
You guys are gonna love the banter between Matt and Nick. They
Oh,
go
it's
they
so
go
good.
at each other like
Ross and
married,
I,
like a married
over-
couple.
That's going to be a
Over
long
Christmas break-
podcast. It's going to be a real long podcast.
Ross and I talked about doing a buddy cop movie where Nick.
Like partners that actually hate each other. Yeah. Instead of they fall in love with each other and like they love each other, they hate
And then we
each
fuck.
other.
And then we fuck.
They're like Felix and Oscar from the fucking Odd Couple.
Scagnetti and
Dude,
Metzinger.
so
Scagnetti
funny.
and Metzinger.
They just fucking hate
Well,
each
I
other.
seriously love Nick Palmisano. I think he's an amazing,
Absolutely.
amazing
It's
person.
called Deadly
So do I.
Weapon.
But-
Deadly Firearm.
But him and I see so different. Like, well, the end goal is usually always the same, but the way we get there
No, you know what
is
it-
so
It's like
fucking
so
you know what it
different.
is? It's enlisted and officer mindsets.
Yeah.
Hey, easy.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Dude, because Nick's
You're
a guy,
a
he'll
pilot. You don't count.
You don't
fuck.
count.
Oh, lick my balls.
You're something different, but it's seriously, it's the enlisted and officer mindsets.
Yeah, I agree.
Officers have this kind of like, well, we got to do an op order before we do this. Like a lot of more structure, a lot more safety behind it. And NCO's like, well, fuck it, let's charge because I think it's the smartest decision. Whatever. It's kind of that two mindsets.
Well, yeah, he'll stay up till 3, 4 in the morning when he has to get up at 6, like writing out a plan and a mission statement of what he needs to get done for a video. Where I'm like, nah, like I got an idea in my head. I'll sleep on it, jack off, and they'll probably come to me.
But
you know?
Nick does that because he fucking cares about you.
No,
And
absolutely.
about you. He's not one of those officers that fucking, oh, I'm a fucking officer. He's one of those officers that takes, I got to take care of my people seriously.
No,
And that's
absolutely.
what I love about fucking Nick.
Absolutely,
he's genius, dude.
Yeah, he's a brilliant. I mean, he did go to West Point, so it's kind of
He is a ring knocker.
Yeah,
You know, Nick is like our adult supervision. We're a bunch of crazy fucking guys, wild in the street, and Nick's like tapping us on the shoulder, going, "Hey guys,
Reel it in.
Yeah.
Nick gets crazy
let's
too, though.
reel
Nick
it.
gets crazy
No,
too.
he
does
does, but he does
No.
it. He does it in
He's
an
definitely
appropriate.
daddy of the group,
He's-
but daddy likes to drink.
Exactly. He's
Yeah.
like, here's the appropriate West Point manner. So let me just reel you guys in just a teach.
I think it's amazing balance though, because
Yeah.
sometimes
you need balance.
Yeah.
in life.
I'll fly off the handle and be rude to somebody or angry,
You know, it's
and
funny.
then he'll be
Yeah.
like, "Man, that was great." Here's
Here's the funny thing about Nick, though.
I'll run in.
Nick likes to fight, so Nick will start trying to like hip toss people and shit because he's like a black belt in judo. So he likes to. As soon as he starts drinking, he gets a little bit more aggressive.
He does get a little man. That's okay, but he's got the background.
That's why I love it.
He's not a guy that showboats his
No,
skills.
not
though.
at all.
he never showboats.
and he trains. He legitimately trains.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I did one time look at him. I was like, Nick, I will fuck you up, dude. And he goes, you can try. And I was like, oh shit, I might be in a fucking
He's a
fist
little
fight.
confident.
Oh my
about
God.
it.
Why are you so confident?
Why are you so confident right now?
I'm like 220, 6'2". Like
You're not
I'm
even a
fighter,
big
you know?
guy, but you're so confident.
Nick is like Chuck motherfucking Norris.
I wouldn't say
wouldn't
that.
much.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
We're gonna cut you off that one, Hollywood.
Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. That's
Yeah,
tough.
this is actually the Chuck Norris podcast. So let's watch our fucking jeans tonight.
Is that blue jeans or GENES jeans?
Oh, it's a lot of jeans.
Is there a difference
It's,
of spelling?
You know what I want?
It's Chuck Norris Wrangler jeans.
I want some
Wranglers.
jeans. Van and Ham semen in my mouth.
Ross,
what the
Ross,
shit.
You know what I'm really excited about though is I can't wait for you to know who my special guest is for Sundance.
Oh my god! I heard a rumor about this. Am I allowed to tell or not?
Yes,
or
you
no?
are because I've been harassing her.
Is this real?
I heard it was Napoleon Dynamite's girlfriend, Tina Majorino. Is
Is
that
this
true?
real?
Yes or no?
Yeah, Deb.
Oh
Deb
my god!
from Napoleon
That would be so
Dynamite.
good.
Have you been texting her?
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh no way!
By the
You
way,
were
she's a fantastic
Evil laugh.
actress.
He said
that
She's
you
a
do that.
fantastic actress.
How do you do that thing? How do you
So-
meet these people? How do you
Well,
find
here's the thing: is I sent Ross a little excerpt from what could
Yes.
be Rescue today.
Yeah, you did. So
Yeah,
he's talking
I
about
liked
the
Rescue
sequel has already
16?
been named Rescue 16. The excerpt you wrote was really, really funny. It would be awesome in the sequel. I hope it gets to happen.
I wanna
And
tell
by the
these
way,
guys.
You hope it's got
Tina-
it's got to happen, Ross, because I'm never going to work again until.
So
Rescue.
imagine
I know.
Deb from Napoleon Dynamite, Rocco. Imagine this.
I'm ready.
So
I'm ready.
in Rescue, she shows up at some point, and I start falling in love with her. But Heather is getting pissed because she loves me back. And it's like, as we're continuing our journey, we are now in love. But then something
You can't give away any plot points. All you can say is she would be a new love interest
Yes.
for a very special
Oh my
reason in
God.
Jared's
Yes.
heart.
Yes.
And I will say this on a professional level. Every casting director has said that Tina Majorino is an awesome person and would be down for anything and is a great actress.
This is the one.
I would be
Ross, you know what we
would be
really
amped to
need to
have her.
do? We need to add more people to every scene in this movie. So instead of 8, we have
Boy.
15.
No. Fuck that.
God, you know what I can't, Matt? I can't wait for the trailer to come out where they see all 36 Expendables lined up in a row of. I mean, this is the military version of
I'm
the
gonna
Expendables.
let
is what it
Ross
is.
or I'm gonna let Rocco read what I wrote today.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
No. You don't have to read it out loud. I want you to read it in your head and then
Dude.
tell me what you think.
Oh, I
Not now.
watched
We
this
don't have
today.
to do that on a podcast, obviously.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
people can't hear what Rocco reads in his head.
Yeah.
Now, if you were going to tell Rocco to play it on a Casio keyboard, it'd be a different story.
What is going on right now?
No, the scene that.
But he's not.
Dude, I'm reading the scene. It's perfect, and it better go
It's
in the
awesome.
movie.
It's awesome. And I wrote him back, and I said, "Hey, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. You're a
Yeah,
white Jesus.
here's
Congratulations, you
Jesse's-
did it." You know?
Jesse's reply was, "Holy shit, that's fucking awesome."
Yeah. By the way, they're talking about Jesse Wiseman, who plays his current love interest in the film.
Miss Heather. Miss
Yeah,
Heather.
she-
Don't tell
They'll be in
Heather.
the sequel. Yeah, they'll be in the
God.
sequel.
You guys
And,
got fucked up quick tonight. Not you, but Hollywood's drunk. JT's on his way.
Yeah.
I feel like we were pretty
feel-
much.
I feel pretty good.
How can
Yeah.
it be drinking bros if you guys are fucking holding back and not being drunk?
you're holding
What's
back
the
on
fucking
that.
point?
Here, wait. It's not blacked out, bros.
Yeah,
do I look blacked out at all?
All I know is that in the cupboard right now, there's 3 things of stovetop stuffing that I can make with butter and water.
All I know, JT, is I fucking kissed you right on the fucking mouth, and you liked it.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I
He
kissed a
said that
guy.
on the
I kissed a
podcast.
guy,
I can
and he
contest
liked it.
I can contest it. He did not fight it.
It
Exactly.
was very like
Yeah,
it
hands
was,
off,
It was
let
very
it
like
happen.
I'm gonna get like I'm cool with it. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
go
fight it.
against it. Like,
I'm not gonna fight because he's
It was
way
like-
bigger than
You're
me.
not
because
gonna
I'm
shy away
doing
from it.
fucking TJ Jones style
Oh,
moves. where
God.
I'm like, boom,
Hey,
But
boom.
you have a penthouse apartment in downtown Atlanta.
That's
I'm in.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
I-
Ninth floor, a view of
If-
Atlantic Station.
If we all go to prison, Jared's getting fucked in the ass first.
Dude, what is he?
Ross-
I'm
Oh,
going to have more friends than all of you.
dude, no. Jared's fucking go-to thing. He says if he's going to prison, he's gonna find the biggest motherfucker and be his bitch right off the bat.
I'm pretty fucking big.
Not what I said.
Did you say that?
yeah, you did.
I
You-
believe
Yes,
you. I
you
believe
said
it.
that.
I
You
I
believe
said,
said
I said
that.
I'm going to show him the Indian
No,
bird
no, no,
stuff.
no.
Hollywood Heard is going in for
He's going.
seconds.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, he's blocking it this time. That's good. Yeah. What is it?
God,
What
he's
is-
so big.
What
he's
is
like
that noise?
God, he's like a bear eating a fucking cactus.
Oh my
And
God!
he falls. Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Golly.
This is the worst.
Hey, he's still
podcast
having trouble
ever.
getting up. He's still getting leg
Oh,
day,
got him
bro.
up.
You need leg day, bro.
Oh my God, Ross, this is too
Hollywood-
drunk to air, dude.
Hollywood
What-
Heard is
Oh my
is
God.
tanked.
But it's good.
You know what I've experienced from listening to your podcast is that you say this is a drinking bros, but you don't take it seriously.
Look at the table. We can take a picture of this table, and you're gonna shit your
there's
pants.
literally 15 beers. We
Yeah.
have a half-drinking whiskey bottle.
There's old
Yeah,
blood
yeah.
napkins from my last nosebleed.
Beers, beers
There's
that are like,
blood, there's liquor, there's beer. I mean, I think that's all you need for a drinking bros.
and then
Yeah.
JT,
And a
there's
cigar.
your sweet, sweet lips, baby.
All right, Ross Patterson.
boy.
Let's get into the motherfucking drinking bro of the week.
Please do. Please do.
Well,
Who do we got?
Well,
Who do we got?
Here we go. So the drinking bro we have for the week is Tyler Kern. Tyler Kern was there from the beginning. from the inception of Drinkin' Bros, and has just recently
When it was just 600 of us.
when it was just 600 of us, right? And he would do these drinking challenges with Sean Streeter and several other people, and they get
Is that
fucking
the
tanked.
Southern guy?
No, he I believe he's half black.
hell yeah.
He's the one that drank a whole bottle of absinthe.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Yeah, and so he just recently showed back up and was like, you know what? I miss the old Drinkin' Bros. Let's fucking drink. And I love that about him. He's bringing back what the tradition of Drinkin' Bros is. It's all about drinking, community, having a good time.
You know, that's one thing a lot of our listeners don't know, which I've noticed from the messages into the page is there is a group, a Facebook group called Drinkin' Bros. It's 22,000 strong of people just like you.
Just like you.
Drinking. We have hundreds of subgroups. We have 92 subchapters.
Chapters, yep.
Designated by state and region. So if you are not part of the Drinkin' Bro group, it is Facebook.com/group/Drinkin' Bros.
Drinking OG.
There's 22,000 people. Start mingling with the people that think just like you do.
Yeah, and actually,
So-
I'll go ahead and post in probably in a couple days some of the more popular subgroups so you guys can find them.
You
and
know what
follow
I
them.
just had an idea with what we're gonna do on the Facebook page or the actual website that comes up. Let's list the Drinking Bro of the year and the Drinking Bros of the week.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and so on the Drinkin' Bros website, we definitely will.
Pictures.
Yeah, and
and
a
we'll put
picture of them
pictures
and a
up.
small bio of what they've done to kind of
Sounds good. For sure.
You
I
know,
think that
affirm
needs
our
to happen.
appreciation.
So again, let's
That's
give
cool.
a good toast to Tyler Kern.
All right, Tyler, buddy.
Drinking Bros.
Cheers,
Cheers,
to
Tyler.
Tyler.
Brother.
Cheers to Tyler.
Woo! Tyler, you're the man. Keep drinking. Hey, keep having a good time. We love you, brother.
We do love you. And by the way, the only other thing I've heard is people have asked if there would be Drinking Bros podcast T-shirts. There will be at some time in 2016. We don't know yet, but they will be coming soon.
We will get everything
and we thank
squared
you.
away.
Yep.
We know some
Yeah,
guys that
we-
know T-shirts.
We know some guys who know some guys who know some guys. They will be up and about. For Hollywood Herd making out with Jared tonight. We're
Fuck
thank
all
you
of
for
you.
Can't see that.
Ross, I just want to say something serious for 1 minute. Everybody out there that's listening that donated to Range 15, I've been in the film business for 20 years. I've never worked with a better group of guys that really cared about what they were doing, that cared about the people that donated to their project. I've never worked with a group of guys that never were invested more in making the best project possible. And everybody out there that donated to Range 15, you can be proud in knowing that these guys put everything they had into this project.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to
Thank
that,
you,
man.
Hollywood.
Appreciate
Cheers
it.
to that.
Appreciate it.
And for Hollywood Herd,
Here's your 20.
Jared Taylor, Vincent Vargas, Matt Best, and Ross Patterson. We are out of here. We will see you next week from
Las Vegas.
From Las Vegas.
We love you guys.